taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Then also too, later on that night, Top Rank has their card. You know,
they was like, "We're not done." He's okay. I reloaded.
You know, where one Emanuel Navarrete, someone who should be pound for pound top 10, just needs to get to the right fights. But again, you know, Top Rank keeps moving them up these divisions, and you know, and he will be fighting for the vacant WBO lightweight title against Denys Berinchyk. You know, and like I said, no, Navarrete. Like I said, we're all fans of Navarrete. Navarrete is, you know, Navarrete is one of the few. Like Navarrete has beaten a lot of different styles, different types of opponents. So, like, there's not too many fighters like fight styles that he's unfamiliar with. Like, and like he can, like, he's a nightmare for technical fighters. You know, tough fighters, I think they got a chance. He beats them up. You know, and
because he out punches the tough guys.
Yeah,
like they'll be with him, and then it's like, yeah, we're about the same level of toughness, but I got elite power. Bow.
Yeah, exactly. Though, but I mean, the only kind of thing that's been going on with him right now is as he's been moving up, and I think it's clear that, you know, I mean, he has good recovery points, but I don't know if he's taking shots the way that he was taking them, let's say at 122 or at 126. You know, like,
yeah, he's playing bigger guys now. He doesn't have that imposing like physicality like he used to have on dudes.
Yeah, you know, but like honestly, but a Navarrete at lightweight division probably opens up a Navarrete Lomachenko fight, which is, again, that would be intriguing as fuck if he actually win that fight, or if Bob would actually make that fight, because that's a very dangerous fight for Lomachenko. But with Denys Berinchyk though, now the only thing you can say about Berinchyk, I mean, I've seen limited like fights of his. Like, I mean, he's from the same class as same team as Usyk and Lomachenko, and he's also undefeated. So Berinchyk he's pretty tough, but I just don't think he's tough enough to take a Navarrete beating.
But is the skills up there where he could do something like? I mean, granted, you got to be tough for Navarrete.
Absolutely, the skills are up there. I mean, I think he's better than Conceição. So, yeah, and Conceição.
So he could probably pull up the upset.
He could outbox him.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he could. I mean,
one at a time, niggas.
The time.
What up, KP? What'd you say?
I'm saying it wouldn't surprise me if he outboxed him, because I mean, like I said, I thought he beat Conceição, but Conceição to me had more success than I thought he should have. And I rate Berinchyk higher than Conceição, and so it's gonna be. I can see this is a point where his style, Navarrete's style, might come back to haunt him. Like some of that stuff he does. I mean, now moving up in weight against guys who can box and fight, like now's the real test. And that last one for Navarrete was not a good one for him. So we'll see. But I just rate Berinchyk higher than Conceição. So
yeah, Conceição. Honestly, that was one of those fights where you didn't expect that fight. I mean, Conceição fought above his level of that fight. Like, he fought out of his mind. You know, like it's bad. You know, and to get a draw and Conceição went down.
I don't think it's out of his level. I mean, I think Conceição's a good fighter. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it was out of his level. He exceeded. We thought he was washed. He got dropped twice, but still.
Conceição is all right. He's had way too many clunkers though, so I expected.
We expected Navarrete to knock him out. No, we expected
but then Conceição, like, I felt like he left that Valdez fight on the table, and he kind of had that.
He did, yeah, he did have that fight.
And I always kind of judge guys a little harsher for having fights on the table when you really could have just kind of dug down and like kind of took that shit. That's why I hold Claudio his loss against Cotto hard, because it's like, bro, you was in that motherfucker. Like, you kind of had that. Like, but somehow they'll lose like the last 3 rounds or some shit, and you're like, nigga.
Yeah. Whereas Casasa, he fought hard, like to the actual final bell, like even getting knocked down twice though. So, like I mean, he raised his stock to now. I mean, Casasa, I think is getting a big fight. I think next month or something like that. You know, but yeah, Berinchyk. The only thing that works against Berinchyk too is his age too. Berinchyk is like 36, like he's old. You know, so
oh damn, okay, that's what's evening this out.
He's older, but I mean, I don't think he's not shop worn to me. So
he got power like that.
No, he's 50% on this. He has 9 KOs in 18 fights.
So we like getting some Ruben Villa type punching.
Possibly. You know,
now the fight's leveling out a little bit because I feel like I don't think like Navarrete one of those guys. I feel like you either gotta really put hands on him or hurt him to really kind of stop him.
I mean, right now Berinchyk on FanDuel, he's a plus 440 underdog. So, you know, still, I mean, like I said, like he has skills. There's no question of it, but there are certain things that do work against him. Right
like
now.
What?
Well, like I said, like the age, and then the fact, like I mean, his power. I mean, it's like I said, Navarrete, you have to hurt him a couple times, or you have to out tough him. But which is, you know, most fighters have not been able to. Casaso's the closest, but Casaso took an ass whooping in order to make.
Yeah, I think Casaso was throwing a lot of shots too. Like
yeah,
like you go down with that ass whooping. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm kind of intrigued because I love watching Navarrete fight. Like he's one of my favorites. So
yeah,
low key, I'm kind of looking forward to this more than Fury Usyk. Just because I know Fury Usyk, that whole card is going to be the.
Now there's a couple good fights on the top rank, but you know, what's his name? Centillion's fighting that guy Norman Jr. You know,
So I'm calling the upset on that one. I think
low key. I think Norman might finally rise to the occasion, maybe, or he might get knocked down.
Yeah, Brian Norman Jr. is trash. Like I'm not mincing words. Brian Norman, because Brian Norman was the first BLK Prime fighter, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's known for giving blood work and sparring and all that shit. Had a high KO.
Oh my god, another one that
he had a high KO ratio. He had a high KO ratio and hasn't got knocked out since being on top rank. You know what I'm saying? He has a really, he had. Was a hype, signing for top ranking.
I mean, I've seen Norman twice live, and he's failed to impress me. Brian Norman is trash. And
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him live, but I've seen him enough on my TV to know I don't want to see him that much more on my TV. So please,
but the Centillion win over Roca was an anomaly. I mean, come on, we've seen him look Centillion look mid for years. I'm just saying, like, it's not out the world. I think
he put it up on Roca, bro.
Yeah, he beat him.
He put hands on Roca.
Yeah,
here's the thing: I rate Rocha higher than I rate Norman. So there you go.
Yeah, Norman. Yeah, Santana. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know if he was fighting for his contract or whatever. But he came.
Honestly, I think that's what it was. That wasn't no regular performance. That was I need to keep the lights on type of performance. Yeah, let me beat the shit out of this dude.
Yeah, like it's like, I'm sending you onto Golden Boy, so you better make a statement. Else, when you come back here, that contract is getting tore up, and you're gonna go. No
more top rank for you. Yeah, he about to soup Nazi his ass. Like,
Centilion's always looked mid to me, but goddamn, that motherfucker looked like he was throwing some mean wicked cards. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, he was a world beater that night. Like, I still can't get over that fight.
He's like 30. How long has he been a quote unquote prospect? For a long ass time. He never got his chance. You know what I'm saying? And he always looked mid. You know what I mean? The DeMarco fight and everything in between.
I mean, he lost.
DeMarco should have got that win over him.
I mean, obviously, Norman Jr. I remember he got rocked by Boca Chica, bad. Really bad. Got stopped.
And he was losing that fight too until
No. What I'm saying is, this is his last chance. Like, if he loses, he's top rank's done with him for sure.
Yeah. If Norman gets KO'd or loses, top rank's and the upset. The odds aren't on FanDuel for that. Yeah, but once they are, if Santia is the underdog or something like that, I am betting the KO on Santino knocking dude out. Like,
I mean, basically, that's a W. I mean, the winner of that's going to probably be the welterweight champion for WBO when Bud drops the belts, because I think Santillan has he got the number 1 ranking from Roca.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Santino's in the
quote unquote WBO interim fight, of course. But.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that fight because I'm looking to see if that was an aberration. Can Santillan actually he should, like I said, because Brian Norman he's mid to me.
He's mid, but he's not super trash. To me, with Norman, he's not like a bum. I don't think. I mean, he can.
Nah, he's trash, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like his record.
He never impressed me.
I mean, he's not the best, but I'm saying like he's I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, he makes a better sparring partner. that's what it's like.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. Probably be getting his George Foreman on with the. I mean, he's not as bad, or like he be taking up with some of these niggas. Like, well, I believe Kambosos is gonna try hard tonight. I believe this guy, like no, nigga sucks. Like, no, he'll get his ass whooped.
And then I mean, like I said, the undercard itself is just. I mean, again, it's a top ranked undercard. We have Richard Torres on there, and Charlie Sheehy, and Alan Garcia, and one of Fernando Vargas's kids, Emiliano Vargas.
The Torres fight, it's kind of, it's not really a step up. It's an undefeated guy that they signed, Black American heavyweight. So it's, at least that's
he's from Florida. He's a 6'6" black dude from Florida.
Yeah. He's kind of mid, but Torres will probably win. But it's it's undefeated.
Oh yeah, mid's the fucking word, bro. Like, yeah, he's
God damn.
Torres should win that, but it could be injury. Maybe injury. I don't know.
Nah.
He's undefeated, but how many wins he got?
14.
God damn, like, really?
Yeah. He's from Lakeland, Florida.
I think Torres knocks the guy out, Torres might need a proper step. I mean, I know they're taking his little.
Ain't shit to do like that in Lakeland, so he probably really was training up there.
Torres got
a little spots. You know what I mean?
Torres got a little bit of star potential. I mean, he has a personality and stuff and all that shit.
I mean,
he can punch and that's it. He looks like one of these damn 1970s porn stars with that damn mustache.
That's a gimmick, guys. Some fans might gravitate towards to his little, porn stash.
Nigga, no one gravitates to somebody that looks like fucking Magnum PI, nigga. Like,
yeah, get this fucking Welcome Back Carter looking motherfucker out of here.
I'm telling you, he's a guy that Top Rank pushes. Like, I feel like MMA, UFC fans might gravitate towards him just because he's like a whitish dude and he's like got the little bro attitude. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
I'll just be honest, yo. UFC fans is not the barometer to use if motherfuckers fuck with you.
There's a segment of UFC fans that also watch boxing, is what I'm saying. So it's like
it's always been. They know where their bread is buttered.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is he's a guy that I feel like a certain crowd could like. I mean, he's got Olympic pedigree and all that shit. He's,
yeah, I mean, he does it, but I mean, right now, obviously, right now, he's getting the prospect fights, the come up fights, whatever, like that. But
yeah, for sure.
But personality,
the worst thing about this fight, the hardest thing about this fight is the dude he's fighting is undefeated, so he doesn't know how to lose. So that's the main thing he got to overcome.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But dude out here has some natural Libre shit. Like, nah, like bro needs to change his whole season. Like, grow the fucking beard. Like, if you want to be a villain or look intimidating, look at a prime Antonio Margarito. That motherfucker looked like a Hellraiser even before he stepped in the ring. Like that. Like,
this dude is really trying to look like Teddy from fucking Snowfall.
But look at Andy Ruiz looks like the fucking cute and fluffy guy. Pause. Gabriel Iglesias. He don't look like threatening. You know what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
Just because I'm just saying.
Whoa! Flag on the play. Referring to someone as cute and fluffy.
No, it's
what are we doing?
I got what he meant though. Like, it's like.
But I'm saying, Ruiz isn't an intimidating guy. He's always smiling and happy and probably high and drunk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
nigga, you eating fried Snickers, you be high and happy too, nigga. You got damn 10 million in the bank. The fuck?
Yeah.
Be like, damn, that pilot is always happy on ring game. Like, nigga, of course, look at this nigga.
I'm trying to be optimistic, man. That's all. I'm trying to be a little optimistic with this shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you be the optimistic ass nigga on the podcast. Real talk, like Kambosos is gonna try, or this guy he's gonna try. I think he's gonna do better than you guys think. Like, I mean, sometimes you call it, sometimes you know that's
Somebody gotta balance it out, you know, with all the negative. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know, the glass gotta be half full a little bit. Shit.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
but Brian Norman,
because you that attitude is how you pick the damn Tiafimo to beat Taylor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I watch boxing cards and I you know, expecting, you know, I have higher hopes than it usually is most times, but I love boxing. So,
yeah, well, Brian Norman, I'm sorry, like I've watched him twice, stink it up, and then that Boca Chica fight, bruh escaped because, you know, all you need was like one more round to go to the cards, and he would have lost because he had the knockdown already.
It was kind of heating up though. I mean, by the time it stopped, I mean, it was kind of heating up.
Well, no, he wanted it stopped. That's the
no,
thing.
I know. What I'm saying is, Boca Chica dropped him, but it was competitive, dude. It wasn't like it was a fucking wall. I'm just saying, like, it was a little competitive.
But Boca Chica was winning that fight. He was
he was winning the fight for sure. I'm not arguing.
He was winning, but it was competitive. I get what
It
you're
was heating
saying.
up and getting competitive. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Norman, like, had that fight gone on one more round, Norman would have, and they stopped it, Norman would have lost on the cards.
He would have lost a 0.
He
You got
knockdown.
saved. You got saved for sure.
Yeah, he got saved. So, like, I'm off Norman for that because, like, you know, it's like, you can't, like, how you 25-0 with 19 KOs, but, like, all your fights have been pretty much, like, mid performances. Like,
He ain't got a KO since he's been on Top Rank. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, you know. Lord knows who he was probably KOing on BLK Prime. Like,
Yeah, because sometimes you could be fighting guys who you could one punch KO. Then there's guys where you gotta work a little bit, and some of these boxers, they're not really finishers. Like a lot, like you'd be surprised. A lot of boxers they can only finish somebody if they can one punch hurt them.
right.
Well, I also on the same. Centillion has never impressed me besides that fight with Roca. So it's like I don't think highly. You know, welterweight's pretty weak, so by default he might be a top 5 welterweight, I guess. You know, 6'7". But I'm just saying,
Who is a top 5 welterweight?
I'm saying in terms of a welterweight 147 fighter right now, Centillion would be up there in terms of he wouldn't be top 3 or something. He wouldn't be Boots or Stanionis, but I mean welterweight's so weak right now. If you don't count Spence and Crawford, he's kind of up there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's like top 5 or some shit.
Yeah, he's up in top 5.
All right, so maybe top 7 at the least.
But he's not very good. I mean, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Saturday is going to be pretty much a loaded day of boxing, and you either got hope for a lot of fight of the year, some upsets, catching, being boxing out, or you catch.
Yeah, y'all niggas gonna be like, oh man, this boxing. Y'all gonna be on some fiend shit.
or catch a boxing high, which is like the ultimate feeling after you watch a whole bunch of, like if the fights are all thorough and shit, you catch a boxing high.
And they run together. It's not no 30 minutes in between every fight. Like, please fix that shit.
Yeah. No,
because then niggas would just be like, man, let me wait till this shit finish and just fast forward through this motherfucker.
But yeah, like I said though, boxing is continuing. Boxing is continuing its streak right now. The boxing is still it's still moving. Like I said, it's moving well into the summer. You know what I'm saying? But just look at the time right now because I know we need to get.
Oh, that Twitter poll, and then we could be out really.
Oh yeah, the Twitter poll. Yeah, the one more. Bring up the run.
Hold on. I got it. This one's
gonna run for it.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, here we go. Simple one. The results are crazy right now. I'm looking at, but the Twitter poll for today was, which of these fighters ran the most in the ring? Was it Corey Spinks, Erislandy Lara, Frank Sanchez, or Shakur Stevenson? And we got 47 votes so far.